So all of this chaos over a 2-year-old that couldn't keep their mask on? Are you kidding me? We're going to get into it, guys. Before I go any further, if you enjoy my daily content I provide for you here on YouTube, I encourage you can help support the channel over on Patreon for as little as $5 a month at patreon.com/conservativetruth. Check that link in the description. It'll get you access to all of my bonus content, talking a lot more about sensitive information. We get around the YouTube censors. You'll get alerts and notifications for anything that posts to the platform. Unlike YouTube, you're not going to get all the alerts and notifications, so you guys got to browse my channel on a regular basis so you don't miss anything. And trust me, you've missed a ton of content. So when you get done watching this video, just browse back to see what it is that you've missed. Now, please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, let's talk about the situation with JetBlue, yet another airline. And here we go again. Situation breaking out over a child not able to keep a mask on. That's right, we're talking a 2-year-old here. A mom by the name of Chaya Bruck. She had her and her 6 kids on board a flight. They were in Orlando. Her 2-year-old had the mask on. She couldn't keep the mask on. She also had a pacifier in her mouth. She had that. She kept trying to pull the mask off with her hands. She's approached by a flight attendant and said, "You got to get her to put a mask on. We cannot leave. We cannot depart until you get her to put this mask on." And then she explained to her, "Look, she's got, a pacifier in her mouth. What am I going to do? It's a baby. It's a child. It's a toddler. They don't want something on their face. I mean, they shouldn't even have to wear it in the first place." So this all gets captured on video. I'll put a link down below in the description. You guys can check it out for yourself. People on board the flight start to back the woman up. They're like, "Look, she's 2 years old." And they go, "Plus, it's on your website." On the website with JetBlue, it stated that if the child is incapable of being able to keep a mask on, then they would be exempt from having to travel with that mask on their face at all times. This was brought up by several people on the video, which you will see for yourself. They bring this up. You then hear, a flight attendant, captain, somebody come on the loudspeaker and say they need everybody to get off the plane while they get this mom and her 6 kids off the flight because the baby can't keep the mask on. Everybody is disgruntled. They're upset. They're frustrated. I mean, how wouldn't they be? I mean, this is ridiculous. No one's going to want to travel anymore. This whole mask thing has become ridiculous. It's a motivation of fear. It's not helping anybody. It's not protecting anybody's life. If you feel comfortable wearing one, then fine. I'm all for that. I have no problem. If somebody, that has a health condition, if you feel that it's in your best interest to wear one, then that's fine. That should be your choice. But you shouldn't have to be mandating it to people who feel that they don't need to wear one. It's as simple as that. So everybody gets off the plane here. This mom ends up being stranded in the airport with her kids in Orlando there for 5 hours. Now she's talking about suing JetBlue. Her and her husband are talking about suing JetBlue over what happened. Now, here's what was very interesting because her husband took some screenshots and clearly, before this whole incident happened, on the website, like I mentioned, it stated that if a child is unable to keep a mask on their face, and they would be exempt from having to wear one while traveling. Then all of a sudden, hours after this incident happens with this mom and her kids, JetBlue goes in and all of a sudden starts updating their website. What does it say now? All travelers over the age of 2 are required to wear a face covering that covers their mouth and nose while in the terminal, while boarding the flight, while on the flight, and while deboarding the flight. A little convenient, right? That they changed it like that just to cover themselves, and if they knew a lawsuit was coming. I'm sure that the mom here, Chaya Bruck, probably threatened one as she was being taken off the plane. It's absolutely insane. So get JetBlue's trying to cover themselves. Now they're trying to say that, this was, they already had this in place on August 10th. Now the flight took place on August 19th. But that's not what some reports are saying, is that this was actually done the day of. As a matter of fact, just 45 minutes after Chaya and her kids boarded the plane and this whole incident took place. So who knows what's really going on here? All I can tell you is this, is that travel right now is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. People thought it was bad before, like, well, no planes were going anywhere. But now, look at it. Yeah, they're going, but is it worth it? Is it worth it to even travel with all of this mask stuff going on? It's insanity, ladies and gentlemen. Check the link in the description. Let me know what you think about it. What do you think about these policies and where it all goes from here? I have a feeling it's ending. It's going to end up leading to the eventual mark of the beast, talked about in the book of Revelation, chapter 13. They're conditioning people right now, getting them ready for it. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please Be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.